Hi, I wanted to share with you guys a new perspective on discipline. So I just wrote a little um, paper or a little blip about it, and I wanted to share with you guys a new perspective on discipline because I know it can be one of the hardest areas in parenting. We all wonder, like, why is this not working, or how do you discipline? And so I'll share with you, just thinking this is the new discipline, just thinking this is the new way, this is the new higher conscious way of how to discipline your children. And the way in which we do that is thinking of discipline is helping our children become more aware. So I'll go over kind of how this thought process came about. So instead of how to discipline my child, this thinking, like what is the right way, think how do I instill an internal discipline where he makes his own conscious and compassionate behaviors and actions, right? Because ultimately we don't need to be the ones reprimanding and running the show and telling our children what to do, and we're not always going to be there their whole lives to tell them what to do. So we don't want to create children who feel like they don't make their own choices and that you make the choices and they listen. So we want to make children who are smart and are aware and make decisions based on their awareness, because all children are innately good. We don't have bad children. If a child is acting a certain way, there's a reason for it. And so we want to help the child come into the awareness of what is happening. And a way that we can do that is you can ask questions. So you can ask your child questions. Let that come from your heart about, why is this happening, or how can we look at this situation in a different way, or have you, did you think about how um, this person might feel about this situation? And it's really important when we're asking questions in a way of we're trying to help our children to become more aware, that we ask in a sincere tone of voice, that you're not having a reprimanding tone of voice. So you always want to make sure, and you can, a tool that you can use is you can observe yourself and observe your tone of voice, and you want to make sure that you're speaking from your heart and allow yourself to really ask a question out of curiosity, out of wanting to know, well, what do they think? What does your child think about this? Not in a hierarchy kind of way, like, what do you think, how do you think that person might have felt? Kind of that kind. You want to, really tone it down and ask, and wanting your child to come into the awareness themselves so that they can truly think, um, oh yeah, this happened, I did this was the reaction, and this was the result, and you can ask, how do you think, what would be a better way of dealing with this situation? What do you think, we could have done differently, or what would be more fun? And so asking questions, you can let that come from your heart, your own inspiration, is a way of disciplining our children. It's a way of helping our children develop that internal discipline, which ultimately comes from their own mind. So helping our children develop their awareness of themselves and their environment and what's going on is the new discipline. Let's see. Yeah, so not to not to come from a punishing or demeaning way in disciplining. That's the old way, and that this way really works. And yeah, I think I covered everything. Awareness is the key to discipline, and helping kids become more aware is the new discipline. Okay, so I hope this really helps, and I will see you again soon. Jai Guru. Namaste.